what's up guys, this is Izix. Right now y'all are actually catching me at work. Sorry that this video is a few days late. Been really busy this week. It's finals week. I had like 4 chapters that I just read right now back there. Have a final exam due. I had to knock out my other class earlier this week, so I already finished that one. I just have this class left to do. I have a project that's due. It's due Sunday night, so I'm not even familiar with that software. It's driving me crazy, so that's what postponed this video. I just remembered a little while ago about, oh hey, it's Saturday and I was supposed to post on Thursday. So yeah, this week's topic is basically talking about the best part of your transition and what's been the worst part of your transition. So for me personally, the best part of my transition has been the friendships I've made with fellow trans men locally. We kind of all pretty much support each other and help each other out the best way we can. We try to do like support systems for each other when someone is dysphoric or having a down day. We try to cheer each other up, and that's been a real great part, a real great part of having those types of friendships, is that we understand what the other's going through when they're going through it, and we try to create that little distraction and try to get them out of their head, you know. So even if it's like just meeting up for lunch or something, it's just a good distraction. So that's been a good part about transition, at least here in the bigger city, because I know some of y'all live in like more rural areas where you may not have other T guys there. I would suggest like getting into forums or groups on Facebook or something and just looking for that support system. So that's a good thing about actually like living in a bigger city, is that we do have a few of us spread out. I was fortunate enough that when I started doing the drag scene, most of the other kings are trans men, so we already had that friendship and we already had the familiarity with each other. So that's helped. Another really good thing about transition for me personally is that I finally feel comfortable in my own skin. I passed now, and that took a little while to do. But being called sir instead of ma'am, you know, I'm trying to think of the wording for it, and y'all gotta excuse me. I mean, I feel like I'm having brain farts because there's just so much information I'm trying to keep in this week. But damn, what is the word? Basically, it's just like almost like a verification, but it's not. So I'm sorry. Like, I'm just having such a brain fart right now. But anyways, oh, the validation. Having that validation of being called sir in public, not being second guessed when you go in the men's restroom or anything along those lines, you know. Now, the worst part about transition right now is me personally. Again, this is just myself. I've talked about it in past videos. I come from a Southern Baptist family, so as far as my family that's not extended family, like not by choice, just actual blood family, they're not very open-minded about things, and they're not very accepting. So that's one of the worst things. I haven't personally given my family the option to pull away because I did that for them. I know if they were to see me right now, they would have a lot of questions. I pretty much haven't seen any of them since about 4 or 5 months into transition, when I didn't have any facial hair and my voice was barely starting to change. So see, I'm a little lucky that most of my family lives out of town. There's a few cousins here, but that's it. I pulled away before they did it, and I knew they would, because when gay marriage was legalized, I have all of them on Facebook. and I saw the stuff they were writing about that. So I could only imagine what they would even think about trans people, or what they would have to say about transition. So I just pulled myself out of that situation beforehand, but I do actually have to deal with it later this month. My brother's getting married, and some of our family will be there that I haven't seen. He hasn't filled them in on anything, so this is gonna be interesting, and I'm not sure if I want to fully deal with it, but they want me to be at the wedding. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna, like, if they start asking questions, I don't feel like explaining myself or having to explain what happened. So I think I'm probably just gonna like walk away when they start asking all the questions they ask, or saying whatever they have to say. I'm hoping it's not so negative, because that I know it's just cousins that I have to deal with, and not like aunts and uncles that would probably be harder to explain to. My cousins are at least kind of in my age range. I'm the baby, so they're actually a bit older, but they're still in like their 30s, so it's not too bad. But hopefully they'll be accepting the ones that I see, but we'll see. So that's been like the hardest part of my transition for me, is dealing with family issues, not having that support system from them. But that, and the dysphoria when it kicks in for like certain body parts, like chest. Right now I'm actually paying towards top surgery, so that should be done here soon, and hopefully that helps with that issue. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, because y'all can see my job in the background. I gotta get back to work.